Grand Rising and Shining Radiant Souls. Today's daily card is from the Mary Magdalene Oracle by Megan Watterson. And today it's about the Anointed One. I rise with only more soul. One of the most significant names used to identify Christ by the earliest group of people to document his teachings was the Greek word Christos, which means someone anointed with oil, or simply the anointed. After Mary Magdalene anoints Christ with a spikenard and washes his feet with her hair before his crucifixion, Christ says in the Gospel of Matthew, "I tell you, wherever in the whole world this good news is proclaimed, what this woman has done will be told in memory of her." That's Matthew chapter 26, verse 13. When Judas is horrified that Mary wastes such an excessive amount of oil, Christ explains that it was actually good, and it was intended that Mary save this oil to prepare for his burial. It was intended. This was what had been intended all along. Mary Magdalene was the one who was meant to assist Christ in his transition from this life to the next. The ornate jar Mary holds in so many of the paintings and icons of her is filled with holy oil used to anoint the body before burial. The priests and priestesses of the Egyptian goddess Isis anointed the body as a way to assist in the transition from this life to the next while remaining conscious. And if we see the resurrection narrative as a metaphor, the anointing ritual becomes the passage from the death of the ego, the limited egoic self, into the expansive realm of the soul. This is the transformation of consciousness at the heart of the Christian tradition. And Mary Magdalene is the one who shows us the way. Anointing, then, in its original context, is the act of consciously acknowledging that the physical body passes away, but the soul within the body does not. And each time we consciously die to the ego, each time we allow ourselves to die to what we were, in order to rise more aware of the soul of who we are now, we are anointed. And we do this in memory of her. The soul voice meditation is, what aspect of my soul am I aware of at this moment? And this is another wonderful thing to remember. We hear this again and again when we come through challenges and we fall. When we rise again, it's all more joyous because we came through the storm. We came through the darkness. We go through these cycles, these spirals of life, of letting go of old patterns, behaviors, the way we are in situations and relationships. They come back around and around again. How are we going to rise from each challenge? We can see our soul rising again and being anointed again. This is such a beautiful metaphor and visualization that every time we come through these challenging moments in our life, our soul is rising. Thank you as always for joining me. And you know I'm always sending you peace, love, and soul.